Welcome back into Film Room presented by Chick-fil-A. I'm Sammy Kincaid, and today I have with me quarterback coach Jeff Lebby and defensive line coach Shane Burnham. Welcome, you guys.
Good to be here. Thank you.
How you doing, Sammy?
Ready to talk about another big win, and let's start on the defensive side of the ball because you had one guy that had an incredible game. Titus, he had 3 sacks. Well, we were just going over his stats.
Yeah,
it's insane.
It was a mouthful. 3 sacks, 4 TFLs. Kid had a great night on senior night, but really thought the entire D-line and the entire defense played really well. Thought I'd go back and show you a clip here and kind of how it worked out for us. Just this wide copy. I think if you watch the back end first, you're going to see they put 5 guys out on the route. And as you look at it, there's not many really open windows to throw in. Great job by the back end, the safeties, the corners, our inside linebackers. Handling these vertical routes down the field, which allows us time up front. If you go from behind here, you're going to see Titus. The crowd did a great job allowing us to time the snap, made communication hard, allowed our defensive ends to get up the field. Just a great speed rush here by 10 off the edge. And really, if you watch inside, the pressure's coming with Trey and Aaron Cochran. And off the other edge, Brendan Hayes shows up with the fumble recovery. But I thought we did a good job all night, really keeping this quarterback in his rush lanes, trying to speed him up, and it was a collective effort back in and front end together. But certainly Titus played a great game for us Saturday night.
Him and Joey both were talking after the game just how disruptive the crowd made it for that offense.
Yeah, the crowd, 12th man for sure, and certainly we benefited from it. I'm sure we will next week in the championship game.
What did you see from your quarterbacks?
Yeah, KZ played really well again. This is a huge play in the game. We're 3rd down right here. Obviously didn't start the way we wanted to start, but found a way to get down here, put a drive together. This is our first touchdown here to go up 7-6. Huge play in the game, converting on a 3rd down. You look at it here. Wyatt does a great job of straining for us right there, creating movement. Bailey does a great job right here pulling tight for us, and KZ does a really good job of just being patient and finding his way into the end zone to go up 7-6. That's what got us going. And then again, played great defensively all night, gave us a chance offensively, and 10 made plays when he needed to get it done.
And going into this week, huge rivalry game.
Yeah.
What have you guys been preparing for?
Well, we've seen a lot of different things out of the South Florida defense. When you look at them last week. Temple 2 weeks in a row played really, really good offensively. They get them at home. South Florida goes in there, and they do a great job. They hold them to 73 yards rushing, 320 total yards. And when you watch the tape, you see guys flying around, playing incredibly sound, doing a great job of being aligned and fitting everything the way it's supposed to be fit. So expecting them to do a great job playing fast and trying to find ways to match up against us. When you're looking at it right here, they got a lot of different playmakers. They find ways to create pressure with different blitzes. And you look at it here, bringing a corner crash and the safety getting into the middle of the field and finding ways to read the QB's eyes and then going and breaking and making plays on the football. So that's the thing we got to continue to do. We got to take great care of the ball. That'll give us a chance to win every single game we play. I think we'll do that and play fast and go attack. And then you look at it here, too high. Again, playing base, but playing really, really sound defense. Everybody on the field seemed to know exactly what they were doing every single snap. They found ways to fit the run game and create some negative plays. Defensive ends are athletic players. You see them here being able to take the dive and then again being able to play the QB coming back out of it. So guys that we got to put hats on and find ways to create lanes for the running attack. And then the next clip here, all right, so man coverage, all right, and then finding ways to create pressure again on the QB, making him move the point right here, collapsing the pocket, and having a big, big sack on 3rd down that actually gets him off the field. So when you look at it, played great defensively last week. They gave up 7 offensive points. So we're expecting, a great effort from them, but we'll be ready to roll.
All right, and what have you guys been looking at on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, they're a lot like our offense, which, makes you nervous. But they do a great job, 31 points a game. Quarterbacks throwing the heck out of it, 3rd leading passer in our conference right now. And the tempo they play with, much like our offense, it stresses you mentally, it stresses you physically. You got to line up and play fast. They spread the field and make you defend all 53 yards of width and 100 yards of depth. So they make you defend everything. If you go to the tape here, what you're going to see, they'll start in a lot of 2-by-2, what we call this formation, 2 receivers extended to both sides, and force you to play single high defense and match up on the receivers or play a 2-high defense and spread yourself out up front. So they cause some problems, much like our offense, a lot of the zone read, quarterback run game. Here you see Tulane decides to crash on the dive, tackle the back. They force a pull read, and I think USF does a great job up front. You can see this left tackle is going to come off the down lineman, pick up that backer, and create a lane here for Barnett to run in. If you go from behind, you'll see this great job by the left tackle. 55 delivers the 3 technique, just enough to keep him busy. Comes off on the backer, and 11 gets vertical. So they do a good job in the run game, making you defend all areas, the dive, the quarterback. And then when they're not doing that, off the play action here, the back faking the dive, screen game, you have to defend it to defend all parts of the field. And now the screen and go off the screen. McCants, as we all know, very productive player, had a great game versus us last year. Great effort here by the quarterback to get out of his hand on time, and great effort by McCants to get down the field and come up with a great catch. So you got to defend the bubbles to both sides. Off the bubbles, you have the screen and go. So again, just putting your defense in space, being disciplined. Here, another 2x2 set. You can see the umpire coming off the ball, operating on time. Again, forcing Randy to make quick calls, forcing our guys to make quick decisions. They're going to spread you out, what we call smash on both sides of the field, a stop route by 1, a corner route by 2 to pull your safeties out the middle of the field. If you're going to play a 2-high look, and now the back is going to sneak through here and work on the mic. And that's just a bad matchup. You don't like your mic matched up on a tailback. So I think a good job by these guys at USF making you defend both hashes with your safeties and then open up the middle of the field and get it over the mic's head. So they present those problems all throughout their game plan and do a great job. Our kids got to be up to the challenge.
Well, thank you both for going over what you have been looking at this week, and good luck tomorrow against USF. And as always, go Knights.
Charge on.